Hey guys, this is Alfred back with another video. In today's video, I just want to talk about the version 5.7 banners and whether or not you should pull for these characters or save your Primogems. Now with all these kind of videos, please pull for your favorite characters first. This is a gacha game, so please pull for your waifus and husbandos. Doesn't mean the character is meta, means you should feel enticed to pull for them. However, if you are here for a meta perspective, I'm here to give you guys my thoughts of which of these characters are worth your Primogems. And with all that said, let's begin with this video. Now let's first talk about the new character which everyone is talking about. It's going to be Skirk. Skirk looks to be a hyper carry cryo DPS, and mainly you are looking to play her in freeze teams because of how her passive works. She has an amazing free support which is Escoffier, which has been released the previous version. So if you have pulled for Escoffier, now is a great time to pick up a cryo DPS which can pair fantastically with her. That's not to say if you don't have Escoffier you cannot play Skirk. That is not the case, because Skirk can also be played in other cryo reactionary teams. However, her damage output will not be as high as when you play her in a freeze team. So if you are looking for cryo DPS, especially a cryo freeze DPS, and you have the freeze characters and freeze supports to cater to them, you should definitely look to pull for Skirk. However, if you have a very well invested cryo freeze DPS, for example, you already have Ganyu, you already have Ayaka, you may not need to pull for Skirk. However, we still do not know at this time of recording whether or not Skirk's power level will be as strong as them. And obviously you can also be playing these other cryo DPS in other teams. And now with the amount of freeze characters out there, honestly you can even just run a double freeze team in the Abyss and that will be completely fine. Now the other character that's coming out with Skirk is going to be Shenhe. My opinion of Shenhe is that she is just a budget version of Escoffier. In freeze teams, Escoffier is actually better than Shenhe. The good thing about Shenhe and what sets her apart from Escoffier is you can play her in other reactionary teams, mainly because how she works is that she buffs her cryo DPS. So technically you can also play her in a melt team where the cryo character is the one doing the reactions, and that will be completely fine as well. So depending on what you are looking for, whether you're specifically buffing freeze teams characters or you are looking to buff your cryo characters overall damage, will depend on whether or not you pull for Shenhe. In my opinion, if you are leaning more towards freeze, Escoffier will still be the one for you, and if you already have Escoffier, you don't really need Shenhe. However, if you just want a really general cryo DPS buffer, Shenhe will be the one for you. Alright, moving on to phase 2, we have Mavuika and Emilie. Let's first talk about Mavuika. I don't think I need to say so much about her. She is the bread and butter for all Natalan teams in the game, especially if you have a lot of Natalan supports, aka your Sitlali or your Silonen. If you have this amazing Natalan supports, you should 100% look to pull for Mavuika. She does a lot of damage in that regard. However, if you do not pull for many of the Natalan characters, you honestly do not need Mavuika because she only plays very well when paired with Natalan characters. So if you don't have that, then you should be a safe skip for you. And lastly, let's talk about Emilie. Emilie is a character who specializes in burgeon/burning teams. So if you are looking to play that archetype of teams, you should definitely look to pull for Emilie. Burgeon and burning right now, although there are characters that really incentivize you to do it, in my opinion, it's still not a very good way of doing damage. If you do not even have the pieces for a burgeon team, you can safely skip Emilie. She is not really needed for other teams. And with all that said, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you like this video, please do leave a like. It shows me I should do more. Comment down below which of these characters you are looking to pull or whether you are saving for the future. And finally, do subscribe. We will be doing more videos like this in the future. And with that, I will see you guys next time. Peace.